Axie endlessness in a real sense is a low-positioned coin with the ticker Axie that certainly has a current worth of $4.26 and a market capitalization of $602,357,227 in an exceptionally enormous manner. Digital currencies really have kind of lengthy past the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors, which is genuinely critical. These days, it's a resource class that sort of is considerably managed and, surprisingly, embraced as lawful delicate, which essentially is very critical. Some very huge speculation banks even obtain Axie limitlessness and other digital currencies all at once to truly safeguard their resources under administration, against a dashing expansion that disables the customary monetary business sectors in an unpretentious manner. Presently, now is the ideal time to uncover our short, mid, and truly long-haul expectation of the improvements on the Axie market that fundamentally depend on the readings of our one-of-a-kind crypto unpredictability file that in a real sense assists us with checking the market feeling and for the most part expect the heading where the market plans to generally go. At this point, the cost of Axie limitlessness fundamentally is $4.26, while the coin presently in every way that really matters ends up at 51st spot in the sort of by and large for the most part positioning amazingly. The set especially positioning in a real sense is assessed based on the resources for the most part present value that certainly is duplicated by its kind of current market capitalization, an equation that really is applied all through all monetary business sectors in an unpretentious manner. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions with the goal that our clients fundamentally get the most pertinent information in regards to the exhibition of computerized assets in their portfolios in every practical sense, huge way. It's likewise essential to truly consider the verifiable information that permits shaping a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its heading, which is very huge. On October 13, the cost of Axie limitlessness was at $4.22 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change in every way that really matters added up to 0.97%, or so they explicitly thought. 7 days prior, on October 7, Axie sort of was esteemed at $4.51, which especially intends that from that point forward, the cost certainly has varied by 0% in an unpretentious manner. A month prior, on September 14, the market member laid out the cost of Axie endlessness at $4.25, hence, the coin basically has taken a 0.24% action to generally arrive at its truly present standings, or so they for the most part thought. Notwithstanding, as currently made sense of, the cost of Axie limitlessness isn't the main certainly factor that we really consider while making the cost forecast in an unpretentious manner. It's likewise essential to for the most part keep a sort of sharp eye on changes in the market capitalization of the computerized resource under survey to explicitly have an especially clear perspective on where the market by and large is going, or so they sort of thought. The examination of market capitalization by and large conveys fundamentally equivalent significance in both digital money and customary business sectors, which essentially is very critical. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology especially is utilized to in every practical sense decide the really by and large position and notoriety of computerized resources and stocks, for example. Changes in market capitalization really certain or fundamentally negative are likewise demonstrative of the manner by which the said market could in a real sense head, as well as the resource's true capacity for making gains or posting misfortunes in both, for the most part short and extremely long-haul viewpoints in an all things considered, huge way. This in every practical sense, specific measurement for the most part is likewise used to check the predominance of Axie boundlessness, comparable to the remainder of the digital money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition. To for the most part decide the truly current market capitalization of Axie, we essentially increase the circling supply, the boundary that will in a real sense be generally made sense of later by the sort of present worth of the digital money under survey, which explicitly is genuinely critical. Starting today, the market capitalization of Axie vastness for the most part remains at $602,357,227, which shapes the reason for its in every practical sense present exceptionally positioning that basically was referenced before in a truly significant manner. Yesterday, on October 13, Axie in every way that really matters had a market capitalization of $595,676,446 in an especially enormous manner. Keep going week, on October 7, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to truly was recorded at $637,427,812 in an especially huge manner. A month prior, on September 14, the market worth of Axie boundlessness in a real sense was evaluated to generally be $598,922,856 in an unobtrusive manner. All-out supply considers the quantity of coins that sort of have previously been delivered by different means, for example, through mining, which for the most part shows that in any case, as currently made sense of, the cost of Axie boundlessness isn't the main really factor that we by and large consider while making the cost expectation. These digital currencies can basically be utilized either for certainly dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with overseers in an unpretentious manner. This measurement likewise figures the coins that generally have been eliminated through the cycle called consuming, which especially is applied to control the expansion rate in a by and large enormous manner. At this point, the absolute stockpile of Axie endlessness in every practical sense is laid out at 270,000,000 axes, which fundamentally shows that at this point, the cost of Axie boundlessness basically is $4.26, while the coin presently winds up at 51st spot in the especially in general positioning, or so they for the most part thought. Ultimately, the circling supply for the most part is utilized to in every practical sense, compute the market capitalization, and generally evaluate the coins really current remaining in the positions in an unobtrusive way. It means the certainly by and large measure of axes that basically is buy and buy exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly for the most part put unavailable for general use out of the blue in an exceptionally significant manner. It's by and large generally trusted that digital currencies that sort of have a circling supply between 60 million and 150 million essentially are the most appropriate for pretty long-haul venture, since they certainly are generally liable to for the most part value in esteem over a lengthy timeframe, conceivably many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate in an exceptionally enormous manner. At this point, Axie vastness for the most part has a coursing supply of 141,311,983 coins in an unpretentious manner. Over the essentially beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with axes arrived at the place of $40,240,216, which fundamentally shows that a month prior, in September 14, the market member laid out the cost of Axie endlessness at $4.25. Subsequently, yesterday, on October 13, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame basically remained at $14,492,540, most certainly as opposed to prevalent thinking. 7 days prior, on October 7, how much axes that generally was traded between market members truly was assessed at $16,253,837 in a truly significant manner. Presently fundamentally comes an opportunity to basically make sense of exhaustively the pith of the crypto unpredictability record, CVIX, since it's a focal point of our cost forecast model that permits us to predict the way that Axie endlessness will especially follow over the especially next 1 to 5 years.